You know what it is, you know what it is, you know what it is. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. Football. Recording this on a Saturday, second Saturday for college football. First weekend for regular season National Football League football, right? So just like the past 2 weeks, it's going to be a lot of football intake on my end this weekend. And I got to tell you, the message, it seems like the message this week, if you are, you keep up with college football and you keep up with everything that's going on, the message from the one and only, the kind of the star of the first, the star of the off season and the star of the first week of the season, the star of all of this at this current juncture. You know how college football is. It moves in one day up, one day you're down, one day up, one day you're down. Right now, the person that's up is Coach Primetime Deion Sanders. Coach Primetime Deion Sanders. And the message to his team going into this week's game against Nebraska is it's personal. It's personal. All right. Take the shit personal. Take it personal. And what Primetime does, as I've mentioned on previous videos, previous episodes, I've spoken about him a lot on this podcast, is he gives a great deal of pride to the youth coaching world because he came up in the youth coaching world. We all know what he was as a player, but in regards to how he was able to land his job and land his position in Colorado, when he does major things, it's major things for all of the youth coaches, youth, high school, college, because not everyone comes up from a startup youth program and then build that out. Well, I think he failed building his youth program, but then he was able to go coach a high school and then make some major things happen at HBCU and then come to a Power 5 conference and at least get his first win. So that's a great accomplishment in itself, and it gives the young, especially the young black coaches, a great deal of hope and things of that nature, right? So it's personal. Because of all that that's going on, it got me thinking about the last season in which I coached high school football. I coached for a high school football team named Blake High School, UB Blake High School in Silver Spring, Maryland. And one of the teams in which we played, in which we took that game very, very personally, was a team named the Paint Branch Panthers. All right? Excuse me. Paint Branch Panthers were known as that team in Montgomery County, the public school in Montgomery County, the school system in Montgomery County is that team that was them, right? They were them. They were the ones that came in, tapped some ass, and they just got shit done. They used to come in there and beat Blake's ass. And in fact, my first season coaching at Blake, when we played Paint Branch at their place, they tore us up and down the field, ran up and down the field against us, and really, really stuck it up our ass, right? So it was rewarding. It was fairly rewarding to know that, when they played us the second year at Blake, they only beat us by, I believe it was one touchdown, and one of the touchdowns was actually we gave them because actually, one time we brought a kickoff back. We brought the opening kickoff back, and it was called for holding. And then, not only that, but we fumbled, and then we gave them an easy score. So bottom line, it was a completely different game, right? So I got to take you back to the beginning of that game when we were waiting on our sideline. We were waiting not on our sideline, but we were waiting as we're letting Paint Branch get to their sideline. So we saw them walking, and before we went to our sideline, we let them walk by because we're the home team and we have to get introduced and all that. And as Paint Branch is walking by the team, we're in game mode. We're ready to go. We're ready to really avenge that ass kicking that they gave us a year ago. And as they're walking by, as Paint Branch is walking by, a few of us coaches try to keep the players from talking too much. You don't want to have a brawl or anything like that. You don't want to have anything jumping off. You don't have anything jumping off before the game to get somebody in trouble, all that kind of stuff, right? So Paint Branch is walking off, and for a moment, are walking by us, and for a moment, it's fairly quiet. And then you had Coach Harris, who was our offensive coordinator. Coach Harris, just as he breaks the silence by doing this, he breaks the silence by going, "Look, yeah, y'all gonna play football tonight." Everyone starts getting hyped and ready to go, man. And, it was a great game, great competition. Shout out to both those organizations, both those teams. Hope they're doing well. You got to represent that DMV and all that great stuff. But that's what it's like, understand the game. Say it all the time, and I have an article coming out in this very concept. The game teaches life, right? The game teaches life. Understand the game teaches life when it comes to how you compete, how you work as a team, how you are able to discipline yourself and come together as men, come together as human beings, come together as people for one common goal. All right, so really understand that in this weekend filled with football. It's gonna be a great one, man. It's gonna be a great one. It's back. We're all back. We're all breathing a little light. You see the weather's a little better. Football is back, baby. Football is back. Main website to check out to dive deeper into my work, makeyourmove.com. That's makeymove.com. One-stop shop for all your teamwork and your self-development needs. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.